saying that, you know, they've got to really shake things up once they get in power because that's what their election was based on. And the people weren't shaking things up enough, so he had to change them. Has he got it right?
Well, look, we have changed leadership. President-elect Trump himself and Vice President-elect Pence are focused on this transition process. And so they have been integrating folks who, very talented people who were with them on the campaign trail, who they kept focused on winning the election, which they did big time. And now we're blending the two operations. We're shaking out in a definitive way into a lean, mean, machine that will deliver a platform from which the president and vice president can launch their agenda starting day one in the administration. Look,
but Ken, if I could just ask, staying on focus for a second, if Donald Trump is trying to pull up the establishment by the roots, literally, the problem is you don't hire establishment people to do that. That's kind of a contradiction in your goals. So is that what's happening now? In order to pull up the establishment and really change things, you got to get somebody from outside the establishment, and that's why there are changes now in the transition.
Well, look, everybody has focused on the fact that we, meaning the Republicans, control all branches of government. That means that we are best when we are working in harmony with one another. That means that there are some folks who have been around here for a while that the new administration has to work with. But make no mistake about it, he has a change mandate. He has a mandate to shake up the status quo, and that's what he's going to do. But he is focused. He's listening. He's, in fact, talking with a wide variety of folks, both domestically and internationally, and he's going to make a decision. He's going to make a decision on his cabinet, and I tell you, he has a deep well of talent from which to choose.
He does, although there's one person as part of that who decided not to do it, Dr. Ben Carson. I think so much of Ben Carson. He's just such an honorable man, such an incredible life. Why did he pull out?
I have no idea. One of the things I've learned over several generations of being affiliated with Transitions team is that you stay in your lane. My lane is to get the public policy foundation in place for this administration to get Americans working again, to in fact push government decisions back to the local, state and local level, and to restore a respect for what I consider to be the essence of American exceptionalism, and that is that we understand that it is not good and great governments that make great nations. It's good people doing great things together. And that's the confidence that President-elect Trump is articulating, that's not only getting a response from the grassroots, he's getting a response from the markets. He is the first president in a long time that has convinced people that not only does he love capital, but he loves American workers. And together, capital and workers, we can restore our position
and education by
leader.
Giving people choice. I love the voucher plan. We look forward to that. Ken, we got to leave it there.